and how is it going, Elder Scrolls Nation? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest Bethesda Game Studios news. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is the latest Elder Scrolls 6 leak in big-ass quotation marks, by the way, and this happened within the last 7 days. And like most bullshit from the internet, it came to us from 4chan, of course, which is one of many reasons why I think that this leak is fake. But one of the main reasons I think that this leak is fake is because it seems to predict, word for word, one of my major predictions about the storyline for the Elder Scrolls 6, almost like they watched that video of mine and set this leak up as a bait for me to break down in a video like this, but whatever. But you know what, I guess you guys are gonna get your wish, because I don't want people to fall for this stuff, and even though most people will see this and call bullshit right away, there are still people that might get their hypes up for anything on this list, and I don't want that to happen. When Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I want people's hype to be aligned. So, let's break this leak down. The one thing about this leak that is not bullshit is whoever happened to make it was nice enough to list it in a very easy way to break it all down, so yeah, thanks for that, guys. But let's get started. So it starts off with our anonymous asshole saying, "Alright boys, real quick, here's some Elder Scrolls 6 info. Not going to talk about my affiliations or know-how. Take this how you wish. I wanted to highlight some of the things I feel people would be interested in." Okay. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for highlighting some things that you feel people would be interested in, because that's essentially exactly what you just did. This isn't a leak, this is just some jerkhole who watched one of my previous videos' wishlist. But you know what, thanks for watching my video, but no thank you for this leak bullshit, man. If you watch my videos, you should know I'm against this shit, but anyway, let's continue to break this down. The first thing, the game is set in High Rock, named Evermore. Now, I do think the game will be set in High Rock as well as Hammerfell, but like I said, there's no evidence to this. Now, the name Evermore, that sounds stupid. Most of the Elder Scrolls games have been named after the region that the game took place in. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion is a slight exception, except most of the game, well, not most of the game, but a lot of the game did take place in the plane of Oblivion. But Evermore, I don't even know what the heck that would mean. That just sounds something stupid. Some stoner emo thought about it while he was making this list up. The next thing, the map size is double FO4s. There's gonna be double the amount of FO4s, guys! Double the amount of FO4 chips! That's gonna make the game so much bigger. No, that's not what he means. He's saying that the game is twice as big as Fallout 4, which, I mean, obviously the map will probably be bigger on the next generation Elder Scrolls. That doesn't take a fake leak asshole to guess. 2020 release date, Starfield is 75% done, and they've been working off and on the Elder Scrolls 6 for years now. They announced Evermore early to shut people up and build a 2-year-long hype train. No, dude, they didn't announce Evermore early, because Evermore isn't a thing. They didn't announce the Elder Scrolls 6, they just teased that they are developing it. And as far as Starfield being 75% done, that's probably true, and Starfield is gonna probably come out in 2020, not the Elder Scrolls 6. I don't think Starfield is gonna come out this year. If it comes out next year, I'd be surprised, but there's a chance. As far as the Elder Scrolls 6 coming out in 2020, that's stupid. No hell, no way. My guess is 2022 for the Elder Scrolls 6, and Starfield at 2020. Next up, he's on a first name basis. Todd is 100% okay with releasing it for the next gen PS5. Guys, the next generation is only gonna have the PS5. No, he probably just didn't know what to call the Xbox 2, or I'm gonna call it the Xbox whatever. But anyway, obviously Todd Howard is gonna be 100% okay with releasing it for the next generation of consoles, because they're gonna be out by then, so no shit. The graphics are quite impressive. It's using an updated engine. You'll notice small detailed things like the Khajiit fur moving in the wind, or now that your armor/clothes can be ripped off of you, ooh, what's happening to me, and show damage in real time. And for some reason right underneath this in red, I don't know, Christmas colors, maybe that's why it's red, I don't know why it's red, but it says, "The arena comes back with its own faction. They're thinking about a 1v1 small online multiplayer mode like the mode in Blades." Okay, okay. First off, let's go to the arena thing. I would kind of love for the arena to return, and if there is any multiplayer in the Elder Scrolls main core games, I would only want it to be in an arena style thing, so that's okay. But like I said, this isn't confirmed. This is just from Mr. Bullshit Man, so this is probably not true. This is just what he would like to see. As far as the graphics being quite impressive, yeah, no shit, it's gonna be a next generation Bethesda Game Studios Elder Scrolls game. Duh. It'll be using an updated engine, no shit, duh. And you'll notice small detailed things like Khajiit fur moving in the wind. Maybe, I don't know, that doesn't happen in too many games. It has been happening in some, but That's just this dude's wish list, man. Now, as for the armor and the clothes being ripped off and broken in real time, that would be cool to see damage to armor over time, and it could easily be done given the game's engine, but Bethesda has trouble letting people climb ladders, so we will see what their next generation engine will be. Oh, here's the one right here. This one is like direct rip-off from one of my videos, this video that I'll link here. Check this out. The main story involves the Eldmeri Dominion, or actually more specifically the Thalmor, in High Rock trying to take over and destroy the Dureni Tower, the Adamantite Tower. They really delve into it and Mundus in this game. Okay? They've essentially trying to become immortal and replace Elduin. See, he just doesn't understand everything I was saying in that video, so he's just like, they delve into it and Mundus! Man, watch this video and you'll see what I'm saying. I haven't seen this prediction of the Elder Scrolls 6 anywhere else except for in my video, and now here's this leak that's like talking exactly about my thing. Like I said, I think he watched my video and wanted me to break this shit down. I guess I'm making his day. He's gonna be in a dark corner touching himself somewhere listening to this. Whatever. Anyway, the next thing. The Bretons and the Orcish Kingdom are in conflict with each other. Probably. They don't like each other that much. I'm sure that would be happening. Like, okay. If it did take place in High Rock, I'm sure that would be a central part of the story. Maybe not the main story, but a side story. Maybe the Breton and Orcish War would replace the Civil War dynamic that we saw in Skyrim. That could be cool. Next up, there's a DLC in Valenwood planned. That would be random for a DLC. I would like to see Valenwood. I don't know if that would make sense for a DLC. I mean, maybe. Valenwood is kind of over there, but I would prefer to go into maybe different parts of Hammerfell, maybe explore some more ruins there, maybe a DLC that's themed about like just endless deserts with oases and pyramids to explore, maybe something like that rather than Valenwood. Next up, the combat oh wait, this is double awesome, guys. The combat has improvements like counters, blocks, attacks, combinations, dodges, and a magic system where you can throw magic combinations and create your own custom spells on the go that can backfire. You can quickly enchant weapons with the spell you have. The game doesn't feel like a normal buggy Elder Scrolls game. It feels tighter, smoother, and more skill-driven. Witcher combat's inspired, I think. First of all, this is another big red flag about why this is fakey McFake, because how the hell would you know that the game is gonna run really smooth when it's not even gonna be out for 2 to like 6 to question mark years? Big old bullshit alert right here, guys. Someone's wish list. And here's one of the final points. Borrows a lot from Fallout 4, like customizing your weapons and armor, adding pieces of leather, metal plates, new handles, blades, etc. You can also build mini settlements, and again with the red text, the followers have a disposition towards you. They slowly tell you their story and you can romance them. So pretty much a lot of this is another no shit situation. Obviously the game's gonna take a lot from Fallout 4. That's the most recent major Bethesda Game Studios game, as opposed to when Starfield comes out, then Starfield will be that game. But I bet that, yeah, you're gonna be able to customize your weapons, because you can kind of do that already in Skyrim. I mean, you can add leather to shit already, so I don't know what this guy's talking about. Did he forget about Skyrim? Whatever. And as far as the followers having a disposition towards you, Elder Scrolls and Bethesda Game Studios and Fallout were kind of going that way anyway. I mean, Fallout 4 had the follower dynamic, so this guy, maybe he forgot that all this existed in Fallout 4, and some of it existed in Skyrim. I don't know. Like I said, I don't believe any of this shit. There's a couple big red flags here. Mostly the thing about the combat in the game not being glitchy. It's way too early to be able to tell that, and the storyline, that's a straight rip-off from one of my videos. So those two things totally disprove this leak. Not that it needed to be disproven any further, because it comes from 4chan. But of course, I will have to say this, because I'll see it in the comments. There have been some pretty big legit leaks that have come from 4chan, but I guarantee you, on all my septums and all my skooma, that this is not one of them. This is bullshit. Oh, and look what he says here. Just a heads up, doesn't really matter. They're going to release a trailer in 2019. Maybe, but I doubt that. In 2019, we're gonna see a major Starfield advertisement hype. Lots of trailers and stuff like that for Starfield, not Elder Scrolls 6. So yeah. So that pretty much sums up this video. Let me know what you think about this big old pile of stinking bullshit down in the comments below, and if your comment wins the internet, I may feature it in a future video. Be sure to subscribe if you like my content, and if you want to stay in the know about Bethesda Game Studios news, and make sure you're still subscribed if you are already, because YouTube does randomly subscribe people. That's one of the problems that's been going on for creators lately, for a while now actually. Follow me over on Twitter if you want to get the latest news and memes and random crap about me, and follow me on Twitch because I stream almost daily. We do a lot of stuff and things over there on the Twitch, and if you want to have your hand in personally building future content and defending the channel from bullshit copyright strikes like we've gotten before, consider subscribing to the channel on Patreon, where you can earn unique awards and stuff and things. Links for all of these things are down in the description below, and as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when everything from this leak list turns out to be true and I kill myself.
just works.